Hello, my dear students. Welcome back to IK Sir Chemistry classes. We are in lecture number 3 on redox reactions. In this video, we will discuss oxidation number. But before going directly to oxidation number, let us discuss some important points such as shared electron pair, which is also called bond pair and denoted by Bp. The electron pair shared between two atoms which constitutes a covalent bond is called shared electron pair or bond pair. Let us see it again. The electron pair shared between two atoms which constitutes a covalent bond is called shared electron pair or bond pair. Let us explain it with an example. In H2 molecule, two identical H atoms share one electron each. That is one electron pair between them, forming a single covalent bond as follows. In H2 molecule, two identical H atoms share one electron each, that is one electron pair between them, forming a single covalent bond. This is why this electron pair is called shared electron pair or bond pair. In this case, both the hydrogen atoms have the same ability to attract the shared electron pair. Two hydrogen atoms are identical and they have the same ability to attract the shared electron pair. As a result, the bond pair, that is shared electron pair, is located just in the middle of two hydrogen atoms. No charge develops on H atoms. The bond pair is located just in the middle of two hydrogen atoms and no charge develops on two hydrogen atoms. And such covalent bond is called non-polar covalent bond because there is no polarity in this bond. There is no positive pole and no negative pole. Now the term electronegativity. The relative tendency of a covalently linked atom to attract the shared electron pair, that is the bond pair, towards itself is called its electronegativity. Let us see it again. The relative tendency of a covalently linked atom to attract the shared electron pair, that is the bond pair, towards itself is called its electronegativity. It is denoted by, it is abbreviated as En. Let us see an example. In HCl molecule, two different atoms, H and Cl, share one electron each. That is one electron pair between them, forming a single covalent bond. In this case, two atoms are different and hence they have different abilities to attract the shared electron pair. In this case, the shared electron pair is displaced slightly towards chlorine atom. It means chlorine atom has greater tendency to attract the shared electron pair than hydrogen atom. That is, chlorine atom is more electronegative than hydrogen atom because the ability of an atom to attract the shared electron pair towards itself is called electronegativity. In HCl molecule, H and Cl atoms share one electron pair between them, forming a single covalent bond. In this case, two atoms are different and the bond pair, that is shared electron pair, is displaced slightly towards more electronegative chlorine atom. The bond pair is displaced slightly towards more electronegative chlorine atom. As a result, partial positive charge develops on less electronegative hydrogen atom. Less electronegative hydrogen atom acquires partial positive charge and partial negative charge develops on more electronegative Cl atom. Partial delta minus charge develops on more electronegative Cl atom, while partial positive charge develops on less electronegative hydrogen atom. The HCl bond is polar covalent bond because there is positive pole and negative pole in it, and hence it is called polar covalent bond. It has polarity. Electronegativities of some common elements are given in the following table. The electronegativity of fluorine is 4. The electronegativity of oxygen is 3.5. Nitrogen and chlorine have equal electronegativities equal to 3. The electronegativity of carbon is 2.5 while that of hydrogen is 2.1. Thus, these elements have been arranged in the decreasing order of their electronegativity. It is obvious from the above table that fluorine is the most electronegative element, having electronegativity 4, followed by oxygen whose electronegativity is 3.5. Acquiring charge by an atom. When an atom loses electron, it acquires positive charge. For example, hydrogen atom has one valence electron. If hydrogen atom loses its only valence electron, it acquires positive charge. The positive charge acquired by an atom is equal to number of electrons lost by it. Hydrogen atom loses one electron and acquires 1 plus charge. Calcium atom has two valence electrons. If calcium atom loses its both the valence electrons, it acquires 2 plus charge. When an atom gains electron, it acquires negative charge. For example, chlorine atom has 7 valence electrons. If chlorine atom having 7 valence electrons gains 1 electron, it acquires negative charge. The negative charge acquired by an atom is equal to number of electrons gained by it. Chlorine atom gains 1 electron and it acquires 1 minus charge. Oxygen atom has 6 valence electrons. If oxygen atom having 6 valence electrons gains 2 electrons, it acquires 2 minus charge, forming oxide ion. Now the term oxidation number. The charge developed on an atom of a molecule or ion when all its bonds are broken in such a way that both the electrons of the bond pair are transferred to the more electronegative atom is called its oxidation number or oxidation state. Let us understand it again. The charge developed on an atom of a molecule or ion when all its bonds are broken in such a way that both the electrons of the bond pair are transferred to more electronegative atom is called its oxidation number or oxidation state. Let us illustrate it with an example of HCl molecule. Chlorine has 7 valence electrons while hydrogen has 1 valence electron. In HCl molecule, the electronegativity of hydrogen is 2.1 while that of chlorine is 3. It means Cl is more electronegative than hydrogen atom. The HCl bond is broken in such a way that both the electrons of the bond pair are transferred to chlorine atom. As a result, hydrogen atom acquires positive charge and chlorine atom acquires negative charge, and the charge developed after the dissociation of bond is called its oxidation number. Therefore, the oxidation number of hydrogen in HCl is +1, which is equal to the charge developed on the dissociation of bond. Similarly, the oxidation number of chlorine is -1, which is equal to the charge developed on dissociation of HCl bond. Thus, the oxidation number of hydrogen is +1 while that of chlorine is -1 in HCl molecule. Now the time for self-assessment. What is the oxidation number of oxygen in water molecule? Please pause the video and try to solve the problem within 3 minutes. Here is the solution of this problem. Oxygen has 6 valence electrons and hydrogen has 1 valence electron. The electronegativity of hydrogen is 2.1 and that of oxygen is 3.5. It means oxygen is more electronegative than hydrogen atom. Both the OH bonds are broken in such a way that both the electrons of the bond pair are transferred to more electronegative oxygen atom. As a result, +1 charge develops on hydrogen atoms and -2 charge develops on oxygen atom. Therefore, the oxidation number of hydrogen in H2O is +1 equal to charge developed, and the oxidation number of oxygen is -2, which is also equal to the charge developed on oxygen atom on dissociation of both the OH bonds. Thus, the oxidation number of oxygen in H2O molecule is -2. What is the oxidation number of carbon in HCl molecule? We have to calculate the oxidation number of carbon in HCN molecule. Please pause the video and try to solve it within 3 minutes. Here is the solution of problem. Hydrogen has 1 valence electron, carbon has 4 valence electrons and nitrogen has 5 valence electrons. Electronegativities of carbon, hydrogen and nitrogen are 2.1, 2.5 and 3.0 respectively. This bond, CH bond, is broken in such a way that both the electrons of the bond pair are transferred to more electronegative carbon atom. Similarly, the CN bond is broken in such a way that both the electrons of the bond pair are transferred to the more electronegative nitrogen atom. On doing so, 1 plus charge develops on hydrogen atom, 2 plus charge develops on carbon atom and 3 minus charge develops on nitrogen atom, which are equal to their oxidation number in HCN molecule. Thus, the oxidation number of carbon in HCN molecule is +2. It is a noteworthy fact that the charge on carbon is written as 2+, while the oxidation number is written as +2. This is the basic difference. In writing the charge, digit is written first followed by sign, while on writing the oxidation number, sign is written first followed by digit. oxidation number of an atom in a molecule or ion can be calculated with the help of following rules. There are 9 rules with the help of which oxidation number of an atom in a molecule or ion can be calculated. The first rule: the oxidation number of any element in the free state is always equal to 0. Any element in the free state, not in the combined state, is always equal to 0. O3, P4, acid all have oxidation number equal to 0 if covalent bond is formed between two identical atoms, no charge develops on the atoms, and the oxidation number is 0. In H2 molecule, the oxidation number of hydrogen is 0. Similarly, in all these species, the oxidation number is 0 because the element is present in the free state. The oxidation number of an atom in a monoatomic ion. The ion having only one atom is called monoatomic ion. And in monoatomic ion, the oxidation number of an atom is equal to its charge. For example, in ferric ion, the oxidation number of iron is +3. Similarly, the oxidation number of sulfur in sulfide ion is -2, equal to its charge. The oxidation number of alkali metals in the combined state is always +1. In the combined state, the oxidation number of alkali metals is always +1. And these are the alkali metals: lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. In the combined state, all these have oxidation state equal to +1. The oxidation number of alkaline earth metals in the combined state is always +2. These are the alkaline earth metals: beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium, barium and radium. These alkaline earth metals in the combined state have oxidation state +2. The oxidation number of oxygen in the combined state is generally -2, not always, generally -2. In some cases, it may be other than -2. The oxidation number of hydrogen is +1 when attached to nonmetal and -1 when attached to metal. Let us see some examples. In HCl molecule, hydrogen is attached to nonmetal chlorine and hence the oxidation number of hydrogen is +1. On the other hand, in sodium hydride, hydrogen atom is attached to sodium, which is a metal, and when hydrogen is attached to metal, its oxidation number is -1, and when hydrogen is attached to nonmetal, its oxidation number is +1. The oxidation number of fluorine in the combined state is always -1. In the combined state, the oxidation number of fluorine is always -1. The oxidation number of other halogens is also -1 if not attached to halogen or oxygen. The oxidation number of other halogens in a compound is also -1 if it is not attached to halogen or oxygen. The algebraic sum of the oxidation numbers of all the atoms of a molecule or ion is equal to its charge. The algebraic sum of all the atoms, the algebraic sum of oxidation numbers of all the atoms of a molecule or ion is equal to its charge. Let us see some examples. There is no charge on H2O molecule. Therefore, the sum of oxidation numbers of all the atoms in H2O molecule will equal to 0. On the other hand, there is 2 minus charge on carbonate ion. Therefore, the sum of oxidation numbers of all the atoms in carbonate ion is equal to -2. The oxidation number of an element may vary from +n to n-8. The maximum oxidation state of an element may be +n and minimum oxidation number of an element may be n-8, where n is number of valence electrons. Let us illustrate it with some examples. Sulfur atom has 6 valence electrons. Therefore, the oxidation number of sulfur may vary from +6 to 6 minus 8, that is -2. Nitrogen atom has 5 valence electrons. Therefore, the oxidation number of nitrogen may vary from +5 to 5 minus 8, that is -3. The minimum oxidation number of nitrogen is -3 and the maximum oxidation number of nitrogen is +5. If the oxidation number of nitrogen in a compound comes greater than +5, it is totally wrong. And if the oxidation number of nitrogen in a compound comes less than -3, it is again wrong. The oxidation number of element may vary from +n to n-8. The oxidation number cannot be beyond this range. Let us calculate the oxidation number of underlined elements in the following molecules or ions. Carbon dioxide, let the oxidation number of carbon be X. The oxidation number of oxygen is -2. Then oxidation number of 2 oxygen atoms will be -2 into 2. On solving it, we get X equals to +4. It means the oxidation number of carbon in CO2 molecule is +4. N2O3, let the oxidation number of nitrogen atom be X. Then oxidation number of 2 nitrogen atoms will be 2x. Oxidation number of 1 oxygen atom is -2. Then the oxidation number of 3 oxygen atoms will be -2 into 3. On solving it, we get X equals to +3. The oxidation number of nitrogen in N2O3 is +3. NO3 minus, nitrogen number of, oxidation number of nitrogen X, oxidation number of 3 oxygen atoms, 3 into -2, and it will be equal to charge -1. In the above two cases, the sum of oxidation numbers of all the atoms is equal to 0 because there are no charge on these molecules. But in the third case, the sum of oxidation numbers of all the atoms will be equal to charge, that is -1. On solving it, we get X equals to +5. It means the oxidation number of nitrogen in nitrate ion is equal to +5. NH4 plus, the oxidation number of nitrogen X, the oxidation number of hydrogen +1, oxidation number of 4 hydrogen atoms +1 into 4, and it is equal to 1, equals to charge. On solving it, we get X equals to -3. KMnO4, oxidation number of potassium +1, oxidation number of manganese X, oxidation number of 4 oxygen atoms, 4 into -2 equals to 0, and on solving we get the oxidation number of manganese in KMnO4 equal to +7. It must be noted that the oxidation number is written along with sign. Without sign, the oxidation number has no significance. K2Cr2O7, oxidation number of 2 potassium atoms, 2 into +1. Oxidation number of 2 chromium atoms, 2x, and oxidation number of 7 oxygen atoms, 7 into -2. On solving it, we get x equals to +6. Thus, the oxidation number of chromium in K2Cr27 is +6. On the basis of 9 rules discussed above, we have calculated the oxidation number of some elements in molecules and ions. Thank you for watching the video with concentration. We will meet again with some more discussions on oxidation number and its applications. Please like, share and subscribe it if you find it informative, so that encouraged from it, I may bring more useful, more fruitful videos before you in future. Thank you.